Hello again, whiskey friends. Thanks for joining everybody for another Whiskey Wednesday. And not just any Whiskey Wednesday, the Whiskey Wednesday on the eve of Turkapalooza. What does that mean? Well, after this is over, I got to go finish packing because I'm going to hang out with Kelsey and Darrell and a bunch of other people in Nashville, in Memphis, in Tennessee. But we'll talk about that more as we kick off the show. And for one of the themes tonight, we do have a blind flight curated by Kelsey to help Darrell and I out with Matt Madness training. And we'll also be doing Patreon rewards. So there's going to be a whole lot of wheel spins throughout the next hour. So thank you for joining today, Whiskey friends. Let's kick off the show. Well, first, let's bring in Kelsey, and we got to check on how Kelsey is doing because he's had some excitement over the last week. Kelsey, how you doing, buddy? How you feeling?
Sore. You see me moving around my seat a lot tonight. You'll know why. So basically, helping the wife out on some stuff outside in the yards on a step ladder. Ladder fell. I fell on top of the metal racking, and I have like ginormous bruises across my side, either bruised or cracked a rib, one of the two. I don't think it's broken, but it's still extremely painful to cough, or if I get laughing too hard, that really hurts too. So sneezing just about makes me wet myself because it hurts so bad. But all good. I'm ready to hang out with some people and drink some good whiskey. So it will be fine.
Oh, yeah. That was Kelsey's first text to me. He's like, I fell off a ladder, but I'm not missing next week.
Yeah, I was not going to miss. Too long, too much planning, all that stuff. So we'll make it through. I'll be interested to see how you guys think tonight's flight. Made it a little bit harder for you this time around. You guys did very well on the last one. So hopefully I can stump you or make you think something different than it actually is. We'll find out real soon. So
we're gonna learn something tonight.
Yeah.
Don't know what that something is, but we'll learn something. All right. Well, let's bring on Darrell here. You know, Darrell, we're just a week or two away here from semifinals in Dusty Dan's Invitational. And I guess this is a little bit of a preview too as we go through this flight. How you feeling tonight, Darrell?
Feeling pretty good, man. We'll see how this goes. Been doing pretty well on blinds, the past few that I've done. So, hopefully that train continues going down the same path. But, Kelsey said he threw a wrench maybe in here, so it could be a little tough. We shall see, though. Still be fun though, regardless. So, be a good time.
Yeah, you did well in today's video too. I guess I won't spoil it for those that haven't seen, but yeah, Darrell navigated a blind earlier today pretty well. It makes me a little nervous. Darrell's getting more practice in than I am, and he's doing consistently better than I am. So, yeah, that always makes me a little nervous. Starting to go head to head here. I want to root for you, but I also can't root for you.
Wait, which way do I gotta move it? I got the camera on the wrong way.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to move this. I got lights that are flashing through my mirror. Oh, I can't cover it. It's bothering me.
Well, Kelsey, why don't we say hi to some people and then we'll get into more of what we're doing tonight.
Sounds good. Top Dog is in the house first. Don't forget the like button on your way in and grab your favorite pour. Awesome. There we go. Top Dog.
Block some of the light.
Shout out to my man Norseman. Jason, how's it going, buddy? Cheers to you. Mark B in the house. The luckiest man alive. Russ L is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Roy R does cocktails. Cheers to you. JG877, match the like now. Appreciate all of the support, guys. Make sure you please hit the like button. It does really help us and the channel out. Gandy Road, cheers to you, man. Good to see you in here. Ben Drammond. Ben, how's it going, buddy? Cheers to you. Christine Vasco, cheers to you as well. And your husband, Mark. Joe, the sample guy, is in the house. John Krantz is here. Ryan Copperwolf87 is in the house. Cheers to you, Ryan. Mark Ebenecker. Oh, Mark E. That's not Mark.
Oh, no, that's Mark E.
That's Mark E. I always think of Mark E when I see that. Sorry, Mark E. Good to see you in here as well. Cheech had an epic flight. I had to watch it on the rewind because I'm too old and don't stay up late like Cheech, but man, what a flight. That was fun to watch on the replay. If you guys haven't gone over to Whiskey Encore, make sure you do so and check out the flight that Jeff did for him. Let's see here.
And I wish I could enjoy that small of pours over the course of like an hour and a half as Cheech did.
Right?
It's so impressive to me. And he gets all the flavor notes too. I'm like, I need to learn something off of that.
He is
I
on
definitely
his
have
game.
to pour more than that. He showed me, I think, the William LaRue after his first go around, and it looked like a smidge was off the top. I'm like, he's like, yeah, you get a good 3 sips. I'm like, geez, that would have been like 1 sip probably for me.
Right. Sugar Kitty is in the house. Cheers to you as well. Let's see. Stymie Snurdly. That's a new one. Cheers to you.
Stymie Snurdly. Yeah, haven't seen
Peter White is here. Cheers to you, Peter. There's a buddy, Chill Will Rocco. Let's see. Okay, no, I did not slip in the bathtub, brother. If I had slipped in the bathtub, it would not have hurt that bad. What's funny about the whole thing is that it happened at like 10:30 at night outside, and I know our neighbors probably thought my wife was killing me because I was screaming at the top of my lungs at how bad it hurt.
Life alert.
Yeah, it was bad. Cheers, Maureen. I hope you had a good birthday, Maureen. Good to see you back in here. Corn and whiskey. Drink enough whiskey and your ribs won't hurt as much today. Very true. I was definitely needing to get a pour by the time I got home. Let's see. Jake, Cali Drams is in the house. Cheers to you. I'm not a slip and slide. I wish. Oh, Tony Bag of Donuts. I'm home from another whirlwind trip to Kentucky where I visited BT for the first time. And oh, yeah, I met Jimmy Russell, stopped at Hard Truth and picked up the Sauternes finished rye. We missed you. Man, that sounds like you had an awesome time.
Yeah, met Jimmy in a Hello Again Whiskey Friend shirt, too.
Yeah, I saw that.
On Insta.
Oh, he had one on?
Yeah, he was representing. I didn't get to make it to Perry's event this year. It's the first time I've missed in like 3 years.
I know. I was looking at a few pictures on, I think, Eric's Instagram yesterday in regards to that.
Gary Franchi, the worst bourbon channel in the world. Cheers to you. If you guys aren't watching that, you're missing out on some great and hilarious content. Roger Randall, cheers to you. Good to see you in here. The bourbon engineer is in the house. Oh, there's the cookie maker herself, Jen A. Rocks.
Thank you, Jen.
Good to see you again, Jen.
They're already gone. They got robbed.
Let's see. Stacy is in the house. David Smith is in the house. Sorry I missed you earlier. Henry Turner. Cheers to you, my Arkansas buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. I think
Christopher David there.
Oh, I did miss Chris. How could I miss Chris?
Cheers, Chris. I don't know. You just bypassed Chris. You bypassed Chris.
Stacy? Did we say hi to
So tonight's going to be a little bit different. We've got Matt Madness style. Today will be a little bit different than we did last time. Some more, I guess, intricate questions, I guess, rather than generalized questions, and a harder flight. So hopefully you guys will be on your toes. but also the Patreon rewards. Jeff, you want to talk a little bit about what Patreon is, how they can get involved, and then what we do every month and quarter?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now's a great time. Really appreciate the support from all of our patrons. And we also love giving away whiskeys. So one of the things that you'll see today is randomly throw up things for sample giveaways of recently opened bottles. So we'll be giving some of those away today. Also be giving away some bottles and some prize wheel spins. So we'll keep things fun in that regard. But also getting into barrel picks. Essentially, gosh, any day, any week now, we're expecting word on our second and third pick from Backbone. We got a Backbone Rye and a Backbone Bourbon coming out in collaboration with Bourbon of the Week and Dusty Dan. And that is actually what we're doing this weekend as well. We're going to Tennessee, and we are going to be visiting Blue Note again, and also going to be visiting Old Dominic, particularly looking for their hauling station, which is a label that they carry their MGP under. Looking to get a 44% MGP bourbon, 44% rye MGP bourbon. Actually got a bottle here if you've never seen the label before. But more and more getting these picks going on a regular basis. So if you want in on the picks, or you just want to support the channel, or you just want to have some fun with the great community that we got, hey, now's a good time to jump in, and we really, really appreciate it. It does help keep the lights on.
Absolutely. We are also still going to be doing super chats. As you see the scrolling thing going by, I think we're all going to do a little bit of a flight for you guys tonight for super chats as well. I know that I'm going to be doing a barrel proof rye flight. We'll have some different distilleries, and it'll be blind, and so I'll send a key with it. You can tell me which one's your favorite and why, and then I'll send the key, and you can kind of do a blind alongside on your own, or if you want to send us your results, I would love that too, on Patreon or anything. You can email us, and we'd like to get people involved as much as we can. Jeff is going to be doing some flights as well, or a flight as well. Jeff, what are you doing tonight for super chat?
So I'm going to do a 4-gate flight, but not just any 4-gate flight. It's going to be the entire Kelvin series, 1 through 6. So you get to essentially taste every Kelvin released from 2019 to the one that came out, gosh, just a month or two ago.
Yep.
That's an incredible
the labs. If there's any 4-gates to try, those are the ones. And I'll be adding to that as well. Well, not 4-gate, but I'm going to be doing a haystack needle flight. So I got to see how many I have. I think I have like 4 or 5 different ones. I think they range from 12 to 15 years old, and a mixture between bourbons and finished bourbons. None of them are, I don't think they do ryes. But
yeah, they just do finished bourbons and bourbons. Correct.
So can you tell everybody what haystack needle is, just in case that label doesn't sound familiar to them?
So it's Redwood Empire. It's under the Redwood Empire line, but it's typically just their higher aged MGP, I believe. I don't think there's any that are under 12 years old.
Correct.
I've seen them as high as, I think, 15 or 16. I know 15 for sure. I think they're 16 now. But yeah, they've been progressively going up in age. Proof isn't barrel proof, but I believe they're 110 for the finished, and I think the bourbons are like 112, which is still a pretty good proof.
Which, I mean, for Indiana MGP, that's right where it should be. I mean, as far as proof points.
Yeah, those bottles are really, really good. And it's not like the MGP that's on the market now at like 10 years old. Like, this still tastes like some of the older stuff. Kind of like how like the Magnus lines were on like the first, 30 to 50 or so, like that profile, which is nice.
Yep. It's going to be a fun night, guys. We've got a lot planned, a lot to do. Like I said, super chats are in effect for those that aren't involved in Patreon, as well as those that are. But also, you'll get to see kind of what what we do for our Patreon members as well, and all the giveaways that we have. I did not hurt myself twerking to Florida. I seen it. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Chuck Norris, settle down.
With these samples, because I want to make sure I'm using my sample, not sample, but my freaking control pour strategically. Are we tasting through just say sample A and answering no's and palate questions, or
you've got the spreadsheet?
Oh shit.
I never looked at it. I
Yeah,
didn't
me
know
either. It's in my
entirely what
phone.
we're
Yeah,
doing.
so
Should
just
we-
don't look at the one that says key. The other one is just a blank one that's gonna have the questions for you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hold
All right.
So we'll be doing 4 different questions for each sample on the nose. Then we'll be doing pretty much a similar thing that we did last week as far as proof and age. And then we'll have 4 different questions for each of the different samples on the nosing and palate together. And then I'm going to do one bonus question as far as we'll see how that goes and how the points line out. But most likely, I may not even do that because I think I want you guys just to focus in on time and then the questions that are there. So,
So do you want me to open up the spreadsheet or not?
you can if you want to. Just don't open the one that says key. Open the other one.
You're gonna be asking the
You're
questions.
going to give
right?
the questions.
I'm
though,
going to give
right?
the questions.
Oh, all right, then I'm good. Like I opened it up,
We're good then.
and I was scared to scroll to make sure I had the right one. It is the right one with nothing on it, but
Yeah.
I'd rather just close that and you
Yeah, that's no problem. Mark B.
Hey, Mark B.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much.
Mark B's
What
in
did
it
he
to
win?
win it. Thank you, Mark.
He won something. Might as well just put your name on that.
So I think the flight should take us approximately about 35 to 40 minutes,
Oh, so we should start
depending
like
on
right
how
now.
fast or slow you guys do. I would like to see us get a little faster because you're not going to have an exorbitant amount of time. So,
Okay.
All right. And let's see what everybody else is drinking here. I'll do a wheel
all right,
spin for
here we go.
everybody watching.
Wilson, everybody pay attention in chat. This is what you're going to be drinking.
If you have it.
Except for John. John, you're at work. Don't be doing this.
What does that say? Mortal Kombat finish him. Is that a finish?
So,
yeah.
finished whiskey, I'm
Finished
assuming.
whiskey. Yep. Oh, wait, that's upside down. Finished whiskey. This is really
There
complicated.
we go.
There we go.
Yep. So any finished whiskey, let's see what you guys are going to pull out for finished whiskeys as we move into this flight.
Does that get thrown in the
You guys
van?
have got these poured already, correct?
And
Yes,
yep.
I poured them up.
All right.
And I'm going to do one more wheel spin real quick, Kelsey.
All right.
I know we're trying to get started. Here I am loading up the night.
For
Let me
Patreon.
get started with one Patreon giveaway first. This
Okay.
one is for a sample of the Kelvin 6. And man, not too many people caught on to my little hidden message on this sample, but we did get 2 people. So I just put their name in twice to make it look a little more festive. So we got JG versus DJ Beacon for the Kelvin 6. I always like sneaking little posts in, see if people are paying attention. There we go.
DJ Beacon.
All right.
With the
Cheers.
Kelvin 6. All right. That's
Kelvin
another
6.
reason to always watch the Patreon message. Jeff is a tricky guy. 61 in chat. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We appreciate it a lot. Uncourt is in for 2 on that. Thank you, Uncourt.
All right. Let's do this.
I'm ready.
All right. So they have 4 samples in front of them. These are nosing questions only. Do not drink yet. So again, each question will be different for each sample. So you'll have a question for A, a question for B, a question for C, and a question for D. They will not be the same question. So for sample A, I want you to identify what the primary grain is.
Okay.
What is the primary grain? So,
We good to go now?
Yep. Go ahead and start now.
I know you didn't say Simon Says. I was like, can I start? Ooh. Ooh.
So as they're smelling this one, let's see what you guys are drinking. No, this is not a Marty party. Although that any party that Marty is at is
Wait.
going to be a party.
We need to have a Marty party. We got to talk to Marty about getting on here.
Exactly. He's usually in here lurking sometimes, so we need to do that. Oh, Jason's on this kick right now too. I do have to say, this one was much better tasting it than I remembered. The SC4 PR5 Maker's Pick, or Maker's a limited edition. So, all right, there you go.
Right. Aaron's in. Cheers, buddy.
And that is, I'm telling you, that $20 is way less than what a sample of Kelvin 1 would cost you anyway. So good going on
There-
that one.
There
Alright,
was a
I'm-
restaurant by me that was selling Kelvin at the bar, Kelvin 1 at the bar for $15 a pour. I think I drank about half that bottle myself, and then I finally went back to it, and they're like, "We don't have it anymore. Someone drank us out of it." And I was like, "Darn it, it didn't last forever."
Dude, that's how I am with freaking the place over here with the Promise of Hope. Like all the Parkers, but an ounce, $12.50 an ounce for
That's
freaking
crazy.
Promise of Hope, which is crazy.
Yep. Make sure you don't cut that too much. Rebecca Creek Double Oak there, Mark B. I know you probably
Like
meant sipping, not sipping.
So I
But-
got the primary grain guess.
Okay. So let's go ahead and put in your answers here. What is your primary grain for A? Jeff.
I'm going corn.
Okay.
Same.
All right.
And I'm not just saying, I wrote it down.
Okay. Go on to sample B. Let's move on. Different nosing question for this. So, yes or no, is this a finished whiskey? Yes or no? So, this one shouldn't take you too awful long. Ooh, Nerds and Turds Bull Run Pinot Pick. Oh my God, that's such a good bottle.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Top Dog is in for 2. I'm back. Everyone decided to call me as soon as the live stream started. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, buddy. Oh, 7-Up. Hey, man, you know what I've been on at Kick On for the last few weeks is ginger ale. I don't know what it is. There's something about ginger ale now for me.
Canada Dry?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm good when you are, Jeff.
I am
All right.
good. Why don't you go first this time, Darrell?
Sure. I went not finished.
All right, no. And Jeff,
That makes me nervous. I said finished.
you said yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to letter C or sample C. What is the secondary grain in this one? And it's not rice, I promise.
Ooh, shit.
What's
it's
the
not rice.
secondary grain in this one?
That's difficult.
It is very difficult, especially just off the nose. But
It's
we'll
still
see how
sweet
good
on
your
the
peppers
nose,
are.
though. Spicy, like there's definitely like ethanol, but it has a really nice sweetness.
This flight was fun. I tried to think of things that were a little different.
That one's
Okay.
interesting, though.
I'm gonna have to try that, Tony. I haven't had ginger ale and Irish whiskey.
All right, I'm good
I'm
with
locked
that
in.
too.
You locked in. Okay. So what are we going with, Jeff?
Corn.
Okay.
I went rye.
All right. And lastly, with sample D, the next question, guys, is going to be, what is the state of distillation? Off of the nose. Let's see if we can do this.
Okay.
State of distillation is you guys in chat are drinking. Mark B is drinking Ale 81. Is that the?
That's the soda, right?
Yeah, I
A
think that's
late one.
The Michigan
Yeah.
one.
okay. That's what I was thinking.
Michigan, I associate more with Kentucky.
Is it
Maybe it's-
Kentucky? Okay.
yeah.
I think I just first
The
seen
dry
it.
and peaty blend is delicious. I wish I could drink peat, but I am allergic.
might have
But
been
it does
Kentucky.
sound nice. That would be an interesting combo. All right.
Oh no.
This is like a toss up between two states for me.
Again, guys, we're going to be doing another Patreon wheel here right after this, after they finish with the nosing round. But as you guys are getting into, most of you know what Patreon is, but if you guys aren't already in Patreon for us, make sure you guys, if you can, and help support us, do so by clicking on the Patreon link.
Got some killer picks in the works.
Yeah, we do have some killer picks.
Man.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be great. Top Dog says, Jeff, I'm doing the Green River Blind tomorrow. I'll keep you posted. And on July 9th, we got another Green River barrel pick. I can't wait. Awesome.
Very nice.
Oh man, this
Yeah.
one's. I don't know. I gotta guess though.
All right.
All right, so we'll start with Darrell first. What's
I
the
went
state of
Kentucky.
distillation?
I went Kentucky.
Kentucky and Jeffrey.
I went Kentucky as well.
All right. So
May have hedged, but I went Kentucky as well.
Yeah. That one's weird. It has a note that I'm not familiar with, so I'm not really. I don't know. I don't think I've had. Well, off the nose, it doesn't smell familiar.
All right, so this is going to be close. Looks like.
Oh shit! No. Oh no!
What are you doing?
No,
cheating.
I was just nosing it. Oh well, shit. Sorry. Okay.
All right, so it is tied right now after the first 4 questions.
0-0.
Let's go. Redwood Empire Screaming Titan is a hitter. I haven't seen that one. Is that like a new one?
That newer label that they're doing.
Okay. Yeah, great reader. Okay, yeah, the newest labels that have come out. No, I haven't tasted that one, Jake, but I'm telling you, those Redwood haystack needles are phenomenal.
Shit.
I think I have one backup left of those.
All right, Jeff, let's do another Patreon spin. Which one are we going to do?
All right. So this one is for something to keep an eye out for. So hearing more and more about people that have 11-year MGP rye picks coming at decent prices too. And hearing other people finding these as well. So the one that is going up tonight is a sample of one I got from Revival Vintage Spirits here in Northern Kentucky. Loved it. Did a review on that a few weeks ago. So we got 5 people in for this one. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
So 11-year MGP rye pick.
Looks like Ryan. Cheers, Ryan.
Cheers, buddy. Congratulations.
Right. Henry is in for Super Chats as well for 1.
All right.
So R.E.B. Let's see. So R.E.A. been wondering about that bottle.
Is that the Redwood Empire you're talking about?
He's saying the Redwood Empire. I haven't had it yet, so I can't.
I haven't either. I've had the Foggy Burl and the other one, I forget what the other one is that they released just a little while ago too, but I haven't had the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We got a question. Jeffrey, do you have neighbors that can see you on your deck? I'm curious if they've ever said anything.
They've never said anything. I don't know what they think of my microphone with the Russian hat on it.
11-year MGP rye. What's a decent price? I'm thinking anything.
I got this one for $120, and
I was going to say anything under $120 is going to be a really decent price.
Yeah,
I've seen them go upwards of 180 on some, but I think anything from 120 to 140 is probably a decent price on those. All right, so we're moving into the tasting round. So we're doing proof and age. I will tell you, one of these is age stated, the other 3 are not. So we'll see how close you are. I mean, I have a general idea of kind of what the age is, but only one of these is age stated itself. So we're going to do proof and age on these 4 samples together. You can go through them starting now, and then we'll get your proof and age sample guesses in just a moment.
All right. Do you want to do one by one?
You can just go through them. Just do them all at one time. I would say I'll give you a few minutes here to go through these. So
proof and age and all, right?
Cheers, man.
Proof and age. What are you sipping on, Kelsey?
You know, I felt like drinking it in a rocks glass, but I think it tastes better out of a Glencairn. James E. Pepper, the barrel proof like bottle. Yeah, it's given me a funky finish on this in the rocks glass. I don't know if it's just because of the air, how much air is in it, but oh well.
Oh, Kelsey. I think I know exactly what that is.
Really?
Let's see. Are we just going to call
really familiar
that forever?
Oh man,
Ross and Squibb sounds like a freaking pharmaceutical group, man. I don't know, Marquis. Like, I just can't get away from MGP, unfortunately. Ross and Squibb is the correct, designation, but my God, it sounds so weird to me. I don't know. I think it'll be hard to get away from it. Old Bones, 15-year rye and Bullet 12-year rye. Now, I do have the Bullet rye. I can definitely do a review on that. I believe Jeff might. Do you have the Old Bones 15-year?
So, don't have the Old Bone, but I did just get.
I gotta answer the door. I'll be right back. Jaden's outside.
So I'm going to be working on a review for this probably for Monday because I might be one of the first people that have it. But I did get the Knob Creek 10-year rye that just came out. Just happened to be there at Party Source when I walked by yesterday. So pretty good first impression. I'm still diving into it though, but very comparable to that Bullet 12-year with a little bit more proof on it.
Yeah, I think that after tasting the Bullet 12-year and then knowing kind of how Knob Creek ryes typically go, I think I'm going to be more of a fan of the Knob Creek, but the Bullet rye is very good. Bullet ryes have always been a little strange to me. They taste more like bourbon than rye sometimes on the Bullet side of things. So we'll see how that goes. Christopher, I'm looking for a KC10 rye. Well, there you go.
There we go. Hey, I can maybe go back to Party Source next week, see if I could still see him around there, Christopher.
Let's see. Great Scott is.
It was $70 too. $70. Oh,
that's
great.
Not bad for a 10-year rye. That's
all right.
Good. Yep.
Buddy, you got to keep me posted on your progress on that ECBP flight.
Oh yeah, the huge mammoth ECBP flight. I did not quite as big of one of that at Ethan and Katie's, but I couldn't make it up the stairs. It was a barrel proof rye Jack Daniels flight, and I think it was right around 12 different barrels. So it was an interesting night trying to get up the stairs. I'm glad I didn't have to walk down the stairs after drinking that. So,
all right, I wanted to B.
All right, so he's on the B. As these guys are drinking through these pours, again, what we're doing, if you're just jumping on, there's 59 in chat, is they are doing some Matt Madness training. They're doing proof and age on each of these samples. Now, they had 4 different nosing questions that they answered. Those were primary grain on sample A. Is this whiskey finished on sample B? What's the secondary grain on sample C? And then the state of distillation on sample D. So they're kind of getting an idea off the nose of different things about these whiskeys, but my gosh, it is very difficult to get every kind of detail off of just a nose. Some people are much better at it than others, but we'll see how they fare this time. Tom Harper, for the first time I saw Knob Creek twice-barreled rye. Dude, that is freaking delicious. If
that used to be around all the time.
Not yet, you need to open it. The twice-barreled rye, I have a bottle of that. Holy cow, that's good. Let's see, Great Scott. Overwhelming.
that was the point.
It's kind of like how to eat an elephant, you know? That's probably actually the best way to do it, is to go from the newest to the oldest. You'll see how much better the whiskey gets as you progress to the older stuff, I think.
At least to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it to 2020.
Don't do more than 4 at a time. I'm just saying your palate will get shot and you won't be able to appreciate the other stuff. So do 4 at a time. Hey, Big Vic, man, I'm hurting, but I'm alive, so I'm good, buddy. Thanks for asking. Let's see, Bo's Wine Guy. Cheers, man. Glad you made it in.
Oh, the proof is throwing me off on these.
Well, at least something is. All right. Let's see here. As they're drinking through these, I had a couple other questions. That's also my bad.
Which one are you on, Darrell?
I'm about to be on C.
Mm.
The proof on B is throwing me for a loop.
That one's.
Oh, man. I'm just going to go that.
I agree, John. It's definitely sounds like an accountant.
This damn This pick is so damn spicy. It might be messing me up.
Which one?
Jay? Be careful you don't blow out your palates before the competition. I didn't give them anything too difficult, Jay, but I am trying to throw them off a little bit tonight.
My palate's going to be just fine this weekend, Mr. Jason.
Yeah, let's be honest. We do this every Wednesday, no matter what. Here, it's just a different format.
Jason can tell you all that you need to know about ECBP and barrel-proof flights. I mean, you got to be careful when you get up. You don't want to fall. So, if you guys haven't seen Jason's video about him falling out of his chair, it's the greatest of all time on that. Let's see. Tom Harper is talking to Copper Wolf. Let's see. Hughes Brothers Toasted Rye, 7-year. Hughes Brothers. I don't remember that label.
Hughes Brothers. No, I can't picture. That's not the same one that Jason did that pick of. Was Hughes, right?
I think so. Anthony, cheers. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Cheers to you. All right, guys, we should be wrapping up on proof and age. Like I said, I'm more concerned about the proof than the age because only one of them is age stated. So let's see how close you guys are. Where are you at?
D.
You're on D? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's Tony Bag of Donuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that is.
Tony, are you using two different? Okay.
I'm going to D.
Wow, this is weird.
I think my proof might be shot, though, man. That control. Last time I used the pick that you did, Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't drink that spicy as this. So what I think may be higher proof may not be higher proof with some of these.
Yeah. Oh,
But
Hughes was the Belle of Bedford. That's why it was throwing me off. Like Hughes was the extra age 10 year that they did. It was almost 11 years, I think, or close to it. And they're about to release a 11 year. So that's what I was thinking. And the name sounded familiar, but I couldn't place it. Okay, so Tony's using two different.
There he is.
All right.
He's jumping back and forth.
Throwing me off, bro.
Ooh, that one's got a finish to it.
What sample was that?
Man, tell you what, this was a strange flight. I got answers down for proof and age, but I was real confident on A, and then B, C, and D all kind of meld together for me in different ways. I don't know how you're feeling, Darrell.
It's tough. The only one that I'm like really confident on is the first one. I think I know the bot. Well, I think I know what it is because that tasted very, very familiar to something that I really enjoy.
Interesting.
And I say that now, and it's probably not that, but when I reveal what I think it is, you'll probably see why I'm thinking that.
Well, let's do one more wheel spin while we're getting
all right, let's do it.
Rounded up here. So this one is actually going to be for a bottle. I've got our top two tiers in this one.
Cheers, Ben.
Let me share screen here. Now for today, I've got let's see, I think that's the one to share. That's it. All right, so I'm going to randomize this a few times. But I've got where'd it go? Okay. This is an Old Forester pick that I really enjoyed. I got two of them. Real dark one. But this is coming from the Party Source. So let's give a bottle away here.
Look, everybody.
All right.
Lance, cheers to you, buddy.
Lance. Cheers, Lance.
Way to go, man.
Congratulations.
All right, we're doing pretty well on time. All right, guys, let's go through proof first. Jeff, just go through A, B, C, and D on proof.
All right. So A, B, C, and D. 122, and this is where it got samey for me. 108, 110, 104.
Whoops. And you said 104 on the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that's definitely that bottle.
All right, Darrell, proof on A, B, C, and D.
121, 110, 115, 120.
121. What'd you say again? 121.
110, 115, and
Okay,
120.
Whoa, we're way off on that last one.
Yeah, I took a couple sips of that, man, and it's, I don't know.
Killing me. All right, I'll not drink it.
All right.
Are there bonus questions?
We're going to move into 4 other questions if we want to do another wheel spin. Before we do that,
The whiskey wheel or the Patreon wheel?
well, let's do a whiskey wheel so these guys can drink something different.
All right. Ooh, let's get into this. Ooh.
Stickers, wax, and fiddly bits.
Tater bottle?
Something. Tater bottle, something with a sticker, wax, or fiddly bits. I'm not going to bother reversing it this time. I'm just going to leave it upside down. Would have been much easier if I put the labels on the other direction.
Can we continue to taste through these?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Wait. What other questions do we have, though?
They're going to be a different sample questions for nosing and palate, so there'll be different ones.
Oh shit! So two more questions for each.
Don't drink them. Don't drink
them all.
Yeah, I was going to save some. Is there a bottle guess question?
Okay, Cheech. I only need
Sure, we'll do bottle guesses.
5 milliliters.
Okay, because I only know one bottle. That's why I asked.
I'll let you pick which sample you think you know what bottle it is. How about that?
Can I double down? I'm pretty confident on that bottle. No, we won't do that. But sample A is the only one that I think I really know what it is. The other three, I don't.
Sample A is the
one.
one I
think the last 4 questions. Each one of these is different for each sample. So, all right. So after tasting and smelling these,
wait. What about age?
Oh shit! Yeah.
What age did you think that A was?
Me?
5.
Jeff, 5. What about you, Darrell?
I said 5 as well.
All right. So I'm going to give you – that's the only age stated, and you both got it, so I'm going to give you each 2 points extra.
I think we both know what it is.
Oh, I don't think I know what it is, but now I got to start thinking about it even further.
The other 3 are non-age stated, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can tell me what you think it is, but –
if it doesn't matter, then that's
5, 6, and 6. That was all around the same.
5, 6, 6. I wrote 7 for B. I didn't write C, which I was going to put 6, and D 6.
Oh shit, Jeff, what did you say proof was on B for you? I accidentally hit the delete button.
108.
Thank you. So here we go with the last questions. 4 questions. Sample A, what's the distillery?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I'm going to let you go first saying that answer, too.
All right. As you're drinking that, guys, what are you guys drinking with Fiddly Bits? Sound like a potentially good time, Jeffrey? Yes, they do. Depends on which fiddly and which bit you're talking about.
I love my Fiddly Bits.
Let's see.
Technically, this has some wax on it, too, and a lot better wax.
Yeah, Knob Creek finally got the wax right. The last 9 years that I bought, which is, by the way, if you guys have not tried a new bottle of 9 Creek 9 that's just like a shelfer bottle, you'll thank me later. Just go buy it. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is right now. tasted several 9 years that are just shelfers, hitters, absolute hitters.
So A just was the distillery, right?
Yeah, just the distillery.
Okay, I'm done.
Rel, what you got?
Let Jeff go first.
All right, Jeff.
I had it written down from the start.
Let's see if it's the same.
I'm not going to vary, I guess. I put Green River down.
Oh, shit. Interesting.
Darrell, since you said you knew this one.
Driftless Glen.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. So next question for sample B. So move on to sample B. What's the state of distillation for sample B?
Sample B.
Okay, state for B.
Ooh, whoa. That came across different. I may need a freshen up the palate.
Jeff poured our Blue Note bottle pick to see if it's as good as Green River. I forgot. Hey, man, I don't remember. I know our pick was the Green River pick. I wanted to try against that and see what you think, Top Dog, if you have it still. Yeah, fantastic shelfer for sure.
Is that the rye he's talking about?
I think he's talking about the rye, but I was talking about the bourbon. Bought 2 of those 9-year KC when they were on sale at $27. Holy crap, dude. I would have bought all of them if I was a Beam fan. I'm not necessarily a Beam fan, but those new ones that are coming out with the actual wax that actually peels off is actually delicious. So let's see. Drinking the old bottling and Maker's Mark 46 cast strength. Dude, I wish I still had a bottle of that. Those old bottle styles with that were freaking killer bottles. I love it. Your Blue Note pick's still the best that I've ever had. Still got one more sample of it in the short bar. Nice.
Of ours?
Yeah.
That's probably I haven't had many, but just the concentration of flavor on that one, that's probably been my favorite. And even that, like the sample that you sent me, that VDN finish that they had was freaking really, really good. I don't know if they produce bottles that are finished in VDN or if they done them because I haven't seen them.
That was the only they were about to release that or were going to release that, I think, when I was there last time. So, all right, you guys got state of distillation?
I do, but I'm not sure. I'll go though first.
All right, go for it. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm going Kentucky.
All right.
I don't know. There's parts of it that taste familiar, and there's parts that kind of don't.
I'm gonna go Missouri. I'm gonna go Dark Horse.
Is it like holiday stuff?
Yeah.
I haven't had enough of the. I don't actually even know if I had a bottle from.
I just couldn't think if anything of theirs is actually not age stated though. I always feel like there's a 6 or a 7
there are an age statement. We'll try the M&J Green River pick, mouthful of flavor. Yeah. I haven't had mine yet, but I'm going to get it this weekend, so I'm really looking forward to it. There's Stu. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, buddy.
Stu, I got your bottle, man, but
as
soon as I get back to Tennessee with these guys, I'll get
everybody
that
we'll do 5 more minutes on Super Chats.
Yep. And then next question, guys. Sample C, we'll get through these pretty fast. What's the primary grain on C?
So we thought we did secondary first on the nose.
Yep.
Okay. Primary, you said, right?
Primary grain on C.
Man, darn it.
As they're getting that locked down, I'm going to go ahead and.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm ready.
All right, go.
I'm
Jeff?
good.
We're opposite on this one. Are we still opposite, Darrell?
I stuck with, so I did rye secondary and corn primary just now. So
I'm the opposite. So I'm secondary corn,
rye,
I'm primary rye. I still think it's a rye.
I went back for another sip. I
right.
actually really like this, but it's different, which It smells familiar, then tastes not what I'm thinking that it should
It almost
taste
hits me like a Pikesville or something. I don't know. I'm real confused on it.
All right. And then
It's minty though. That's what's driving me nuts. It's minty.
I remember
on the
not
nose.
liking Pikesville. I had a sample once from John like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't care for it. This I actually like a lot better than that.
Something about it.
last question, sample D. Is this a straight bourbon? Yes or no?
D straight bourbon, right?
Yeah. Is D a straight bourbon? Yes or no?
Hmm.
And then that's our last question to wrap it up. David Smith is in for 4. Cheers to you.
Man, these are funky mash bills.
I have to have some ACBP or Larceny BP or Buffalo Trace, but I can't find it. Knob Creek 12, KC 9. It sits on the shelf all day then. So, I would say Knob Creek 12 is going to be a really good pour for barrel proof. And even the 120 KC 9s that you can find are freaking delicious. I feel like that KC is going to be a little bit less sweet than ECBP or the Larceny. But I will say, you guys keep your eyes out. They are having Larceny barrel proof picks coming out soon. A group that I'm in Oregon just did a first barrel pick of Larceny barrel proof, and it's from the Deatsville warehouse, which is where they house all of the Old Fitzgerald barrels for Old Fitz. So I'm really excited about that.
I'm going to go back to Tom Harper's comment real quick because it reminds me of when I was at the Party Source picking up this Knob Creek 10-year. But somebody walked in, they're like, "Do you have E.H. Taylor?" And the guy's like, "No, we don't have E.H. Taylor. That's a lottery bottle." She's like, "Well, do you have any bourbon?" And he's just standing in front of like a wall of like 300 bottles of bourbon. And it's like, "Yeah, we got bourbon." I felt so bad for the sales guy just trying to navigate through the situation.
That's funny. Big Vic's in for 1. Let's see if he can win it.
Ooh, Big Vic. Ooh, he's going.
That's a good idea, Stu, by the way. There you go.
All right.
All right. So,
We good?
I think so.
straight bourbon, yes or no?
I said no.
Okay.
I'm going
Yep.
yes.
Okay. All right. So,
Relax.
let's look at points here. After the first round, it was tied. You each got 2 right. You each got 2 wrong. So it was 10-10 after the first nosing round. The primary grain on sample A is rye.
Okay. So it's a tricky rye.
Wait, A was rye?
A is a rye.
What the frick?
The finished whiskey, is it finished on sample B? Jeff got it wrong. Darrell got it right. So no, it is not finished. Secondary grain of sample C is indeed corn. So Jeff got that one right. And Darrell got that one wrong. And then you both got date of distillation for sample D, which is Kentucky.
Oh, wait, so we got 3 right then. Oh, no, we both got the corn wrong on the first one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you each got 2 right. You each got 2 wrong.
Oh, man.
Proof, you guys were really pretty close. The proof on
the last one.
Yeah, the proof on sample A was 120. Jeff, you said 122. Darrell said 121. I gave each of you 3 points because you're within 2 points of the actual thing. And you both also got 2 points for stating how old it was. It is a 5-year age stated.
All right.
Sample B is 107.6. So Jeff was almost right on the mark. So I went ahead and gave Jeff 4 points on that. And then Darrell at 110. I still gave you 3 points because you were within 2 points of that.
Shenanigans.
Yep. The sample C is 104 proof. You said 110, Jeff. Darrell said 115. So you both like got 1 point apiece on those since you were within 5 essentially.
Wait, what was the proof?
104.
Well,
I wasn't
115 's
within.
11.
I wasn't within 5.
Oh, Darrell was not. You're right. He was in 6. So Jeff, you got 1 point. Then
I didn't get any.
108 was the proof for sample D.
D. Wow.
D
so
is
yeah,
in the dog. Delta was 108.
That sample.
Jeff said 104. Darrell was way off. He got none. He said 120. Jeff was within 4, so I gave you a point of that.
Okay.
Then, all right, sample A is Driftless Glen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a Driftless Glen Rye. Interesting.
And so...
Is it Jason's pick?
Yeah, it is the...
Did I wrote it on here?
Which one did you think it was?
It was the most recent one. So it came out with the purple back bourbon one. Oh,
No,
it wasn't the mojito one.
No, is the blood orange brownie. It was last year's.
Yeah, that was the most recent. It was blood orange brownie, the mojito, the pineapple, and
okay. Because I thought the most recent one was different.
Wait, he picked more after that?
I like how Darrell's thrown out like 5 bottles. Like it's one of those 5. What do you mean?
No. I knew it was the rye. But I said it wasn't the pineapple one. I couldn't think of the other name.
All right, sample B, state of distillation. Jeff said Missouri. Darrell said Kentucky. It is Kentucky. Sample C, what's the primary grain? Sample C, the answer is rye. Jeff got that. Darrell did not. He said corn.
Stop, buddy.
So that equals out there.
And then, is this a straight bourbon? Yes or no? Jeff said yes. Darrell said no. It is a straight bourbon. So,
I think I'm up by
What
6.
classifies straight bourbon again?
straight bourbon has to be at least 4 years old or older. And then, trying to remember what the other requirements were on it. I was pulling up the bottles. So, I'll have to look at that, Darrell, to be honest. Well, obviously, you know what A was. Driftless Glen.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Darrell.
Sample B was James E. Pepper, which is what I'm drinking right now.
James E. Pepper.
Okay, so that's what that tastes like. Okay, good to know.
Now, this is the one that I thought might throw you more. Sample C was John A.P. Connolly, the limited reserve rye whiskey.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the one that Marty was raving
That's the
about.
Marty bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you guys have tasted it. That's the bottle.
We
that
had
I
it in a
bought.
blind with him.
That's all I get on this nose. Reminds me of a little book too. It's this like
Interesting.
clean, cleansely lemon cleaner note.
That's interesting. Letter D was a Pursuit United bourbon. So it is a blend of straight bourbon whiskey out of Kentucky.
Ah.
Even going back to C for me, I don't think rye nosing it.
Well, that's why I threw it in there, because it doesn't necessarily present itself as a rye. So Jeff won this round.
Right.
So
Yay!
but fun flight. A lot of different stuff going on in there. I was afraid to throw the driftless because I knew somebody might be able to pick up on it, but it's really different.
That was really different.
What was this? Do you have the final score?
Let's see.
I think I beat you by
10,
6 in the end.
6.
20, 21.
If there was some
26.
bottle question or bottle guesses, I would have made it closer. You probably still would have won though.
31. So
Bottle
31
guesses usually like 5
to
points. I knew that first sip. That's why I was like, "Oh, Kelsey."
That's pretty good though. That's pretty
I
good.
freaking love those driftless, dude.
so like 6 points again. 6 points.
6 points.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would have with a bottle guess. That probably would have been like 5 points. You would have kicked my butt. But I knew that bottle as soon as. So this is 2 times because I called out the damn 13th colony.
You headshot bottles more than me. I gotta
Yeah, he
up my
does.
headshot bottle game here. Just surprised you thought C was a bourbon. I guess that's where I'm still.
Yeah, like even going back to it, knowing it's a rye, I wouldn't think it's a rye.
Yeah, and I will say, like the John H. Connolly, like that rye is so good, but it does not taste like a rye to me. I don't know.
Interesting.
So,
Well, let's do. We've got 3 more giveaways. Let's
right.
do the I guess 5 more giveaways. The super chats. We'll do the super chats first. Long story
Yep.
short. So thank you everybody for hanging out during this Madness training, where I was the clear winner tonight, and gotta get my bragging rights in while I can, because I don't take Darrell down that often. All right. So
I need that. No touch.
See, Mark. See, this is all the lead up to that. Madness training. This is also Dusty Dan training.
Mark, that's what we do, man. We give him some false hope, let him win a couple of these, so he gets a little confident and win
Get that false hope going. Tom Harper, I agree with you. It is. I think a pipe would go well with that. The pepper. I would say if you drink it with and smoke with a pipe, do it in a rocks glass, you get even more of those tobacco notes.
All right. So I got this real quick. Let me do a quick double check. So let me make sure I got this all square. So give me 1 second.
There's Katie. Cheers, Katie.
Yeah, Katie.
Good to see you in a little while.
See you in 3D.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
All right. Good luck to everybody. These again for the super chat flights tonight.
All right, I'm going to randomize, and we'll do the 4-gate flight, and then we got the 4-gate flight, we got the barrel-proof rye flight, and then Darrell, what were you doing one more time?
It is the Haystack Needle Redwood Empires.
Needle. So we got 3 winners tonight. We'll start out with the 4-gate. Cheers, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
All
right.
Jake, congrats, buddy. You have the Kelvin. It'll be the Kelvin 1 through 6.
Great flight.
Have fun comparing those. But maybe not all at once, or do the Cheech flight, with little pours. All right. For the barrel-proof rye blind flight from Kelsey.
And I promise these are some hitters that I'm putting in here. So
Lance again.
Ooh,
Lance.
Got a double win
and a flight. Check that out.
All right. Congrats, Lance.
On a roll.
Lance P.
And our last flight here for the night, Darrell's doing some Haystack Needle. Let's see.
Top dog.
Top
dog. All right.
All right. Congratulations, top dog. All right. So that is that giveaway. Now we've got 2 more giveaways here for everyone in our Patreon. So for the first one, this will exclusively be everyone in the Whiskey Friend and the Close Whiskey Friend tiers. So only those people are in this one. And this will be for a prize wheel. So Darrell, get that thing ready.
My kids were spinning it early, as you guys could hear. Sitting under the table.
I did randomly just hear the wheel go off.
I need to make it gotta get it like yours, typed out, so they get their fingers on it and it starts smudging the markers.
All right. Let's see who gets this wheel spin. Good luck, everybody. So this is amongst the Whiskey Friends and Close Whiskey Friends. Ooh, Martin. Now, Martin actually comes from, I think he's overseas. So we'll have to figure this one out. Let's see what he gets.
Ship it to whoever, well, whatever it is, we'll get it over to Vic. He'll be at the meetup next month.
Oh, Martin will?
Yeah. Yep, he's flying.
Oh, that's awesome. That's perfect. Fabulous. Well, let's see what he got.
Let's do it up. Mute this.
No, I want to hear all the clickety clicks. Man,
All right.
half the satisfaction.
What is that? Purple. A head-to-head or a solo challenge. That one may be tough with his time zone. For us to do like a head-to-head or a challenge, but
Hey, he could do a solo challenge though. Head-to-head or solo
Just
challenge.
get his answers out. Oh, I still need this.
Wait, you could I don't know, you could incorporate that into the meetup. We could talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay.
We need one more.
Awesome. Congrats, Martin. All right. So then we got one last prize wheel spin here. This one is actually going to feature everyone. So I'm going to throw everyone's names in this one. Now, the higher the tier, the better the odds. All right. So this wheel is going to look big. All right. One more wheel spin for May. Here we go.
Good luck, everybody. Keith,
Ooh. Keith, congratulations, Keith.
let's see what Keith is going to win.
Let's do it up. Oh, pick a pour from me.
Pick a pour from Darrell.
Pick a pour from Darrell.
There's lots of bottles to pick from there.
Yeah, I'll send you
All
a list
right.
of what I got over here, Keith, if you're in here, and you let me know what sample you want.
You know what's funny about Darrell's bar right now is that I always used to look for the stags, and now they've all been replaced with hard truth.
You know, it's got to go through that new era, that new rotation. But yeah, he's got all the hard truth.
I got
That's
a couple
awesome.
snags.
Yeah,
But I got one 18 that's open, and I do have a couple sealed ones, but
that's
none of
fun.
them on the bar. Whoop, that way. Yeah, all hard truth, like 9 bottles.
That's awesome.
Chuck D won a pick a pour off of my bar a couple weeks ago. Went for the ECBP batch 10. I was like, well played. Well
There
played.
you go.
There you go.
That's a unicorn pour, man. That thing is freaking
All
absolutely
right.
ridiculous.
Well, thank
man,
you,
that was
everyone.
fun,
We
though.
still got 43 people in here tonight. Thank you so much.
Got my
We
butt
do
whooped.
have to get this thing off air, though. That way, Darrell doesn't miss another flight. And that way, Kelsey can get on the road in the morning.
My flight's relatively late this time. It's at like 10
Yeah,
a.m.
you may have to walk from Memphis if you miss your flight, buddy. I'm just telling you.
I'll be good. Get in there, 2:50?
Yeah.
I'll be good. Get myself a ride in the morning, wake up with the kids because they got to be at school in the morning. So, yeah, no oversleeping or alarms not going off or whatever the case is this time. So, you guys will see me, or Kelsey, you'll see me first.
Yep. And I'll be seeing you soon. Thanks, everybody, so much to our patrons. And like I said, guys, perfect time to join. Get in on some of these picks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys look forward to the reviews that are coming up. I think there's some fun reviews coming up as well. KC10. I'm doing some barrel proof rye and a couple other ones. So make sure you guys tune in for those. Jeff, you want to sign us off?
Yeah. Thank you for joining, everybody. Go over to Jason's over at the Mash and Drum. He is going through a bunch of his favorite barrel proof barrel selections of 2024 thus far. And I think he's going through a blind flight as well that was sent to him from a patron. But thank you so much for the support tonight, both on Patreon and the Super Chats. And, man, really looking forward to telling you what we find on Friday. Kelsey. Or Darrell.
No. Cheers, guys. It's been a blast. Got my butt whooped by a few points. It was close. Made it interesting. But I like the hard ones. Like I said, I only knew one bottle, which is still pretty good out of a flight, but it was made to be tough.
Yes.
I'll take defeat, so Jeff, you can have this win coming for a vengeance in a couple days or tomorrow, whenever we do a flight out there, mainly for Jason. Got to kick his butt.
There we go.
But no, cheers everybody that's been here. Yeah, till next week. You know,
See you guys.
be a good time.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Jeff, just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you